So before I get to talking about today's movie, I do need to say this for the benefit of everyone that's not Gen X. So growing up during the 80s, we didn't have the benefit of things like YouTube or Amazon or Apple Music or anything like that that gave us an opportunity to sample a movie, sample music. When it came to music, you had the radio, you had MTV or VH1. I'm not sure when VH1 came out. But even then, that was just one, song. And sometimes based on that one song, you'd go buy the album. And that's why we have one hit wonders. For movies, we didn't always see trailers. Turns out just about every movie had a trailer made. The only problem is we didn't see them. So when we would go to a video rental place, like, Blockbuster or stuff like that, a lot of times all we had was the box, the VHS boxes. And sometimes you'd see one that has this really cool cover and the summary sounds all right. So you rent it. And that brings us to today. The Witch Who Came from the Sea. Now, when I saw this poster, I knew full well there was not going to be a scythe wielding witch in the movie. That would have been cool. So this movie, you follow this character named Molly, who right out the gate, something is wrong with her. She's out playing with her nephews. They're at a beach. This is in California. And she looks over at these, guys working out and ideates killing them. Ideates their dead bodies. Already something wrong. They're asking her about her father, their grandfather. And her overly romanticized telling, you already get the idea that, yes, she's had some childhood trauma. And just as a trigger warning, they do play out the trauma. Wish they didn't. And also, her sister, the mother of the children, Tad and Tripoli. Let's just say cops should have asked the mom what she was smoking. She clearly does not have an idealized version of their father. So, Molly, wrong. She works at a bar. She's an alcoholic. Not a good combination. And yes, she does commit murders. And the kill scenes are not good. In fact, the acting in this movie is just not good. This is more like, the acting is like drama class, first week, maybe second day, the instructor's asking you, let's see what you got. And the kill scenes are bad. The acting is bad. And a strange thing about the acting or the kill scenes is the audio seems to be slowed down to like 3/4 speed, maybe. It's a weird choice. Of course, there's cops, that are investigating. Somehow she manages to kill two LA Rams players. And also, the acting in this movie is so bad. The athletes are bad. But the game, I swear, this movie came out in 76. I swear the game was filmed in 1946. And the announcer makes you beg for John Madden to show up, just to make something good in this movie happen. There's an that, the circles that she manages to flow through is amazing considering she works at a bar, but then again, this is California in the 70s. Yeah, the 70s were a wild time. But this movie it does have a story. Somebody dealing with trauma. Wish they didn't show it, but they do. It's just poorly executed across the board. The acting is bad. The script, which turns out the writer was married to the actress who played Molly. So there's kind of a little nepotism going on there. The script is bad, acting's bad, kill scenes are horrendous. You know, you know, but it does have a story that has potential. And on that, I'm going to give it one popcorn bucket. And as an artist, this next part really irritates me, but the poster is a complete ripoff of Frank Frazetta's Woman with Scythe. Came out, he painted it about 6 or 7 years prior to this movie. So yeah, it's a cool poster. It's a cool, poster for the movie, and I thought it looked familiar. So that's it from me. Please like and subscribe. If you have seen this movie and you like it, please leave a comment. Right now, I believe it's on Amazon Prime for free. No money spent. It's up to you. But until next time, this is Brian with movie reviews from a drawing table. I'll see you in the next video. Fuck spam.